In today's video, we are going to check out Lake Vesuvius. I don't know what they're doing here, but someone told me that they had drained the lake, and I've never seen it drained before. It is located near Ironton, Ohio. Coming up on the boat ramps. See, right here is where the boats are usually tied off to, and you would rent kayaks and different things, and then you would take them out on Lake Vesuvius here. And now it looks like just a trickle of water, like it's totally drained. It's really weird. Here, let me get you a look at the ground here. It's just wow. You can see the water, some water's coming out of here and into the body right here, into the lake bed, and it just goes out to here. And here's what some of the lake bed looks like. And you can see that very tiny little stream. And the water usually goes all the way over there to the trees and usually to the bottom of this platform here. So I would say it's usually about in between 25 and 30 feet deep, and it's all just gone, as you can see. You can kind of see it now. You can kind of see a pretty good lookout of it. And I think we're kind of late to the party, because I think people have already went mudlarking and looked at the bottom of the lake. They found bottles from like 60 years ago, fishing poles, fishing lures, who knows what all they found. But before I leave here today, I am going to try to go down there and see if there's anything else that's cool down there. Heck, 5 years ago when I was magnet fishing, I actually lost a magnet down here. So I'm going to see. There's a little chance, not a big one, but I'm going to see if that magnet is still down here. See, look at that, completely just gone. Blows my mind. This happened once before at another place in Ohio. If you ever heard of Tycoon Lake, we actually went there when they a couple days after they drained it out, and we did find like a lot of bottles, old soda bottles, beer bottles, things of that nature. Looks like there is a lot of wood down in there, and parts of trees and logs. It also looks like if you look on the other side where there used to be water over there. It looks like there's a lot of trees that it floated up that way. I don't know if it's been moved since this has been drained or what, but they're stacked up over there. Looks kind of muddy down in there right now, but we did have heavy rain in the last couple of days. And here we go on the trail. I mean, this is the dock right here that we're walking on. And usually the water is at the bottom of the dock. And like I said, if you look off, the water is all gone now. Yeah, there's definitely been people walking because there's footprints from shoes at the bottom. Now there's some cinder blocks at the bottom right there. And as you can see, it looks like there's a lot of old tree shrubberies. No. I remember reading something about this. There's a Christmas tree place around here. I believe it's called Dickus Christmas Trees. And for some reason or another, I'll look it up, they throw old Christmas trees in here. And I believe that's what this is. I think this is a graveyard of old Christmas trees that have been underneath this lake for quite some time. See if you can see all of them right there. As I'm looking down at these Christmas trees, I can see a lot of bobbers and lures. A lot of different kind of fishing equipment still attached to there. And right down there, I actually see a fishing pole still there. Here you can see those Christmas trees. And if I'm wrong about the Christmas trees, you guys tell me in the comments, anybody from around this area. This is Lawrence County.
Well, you can tell they're Christmas trees.
I just don't know the story of why they put them in the lake. I don't know if it was like for the fish to make some sort of habitat or what, but people were definitely getting hung up on fishing when they would fish this. And there's a big picture outward of it, as you can see, on this beautiful September day. It's about 74 degrees out here. It's a perfect day. Looks like something was walking in the mud like a deer, I'd say. You can see that some of the mud looks like it has like a reddish tint, like right here. Looks like an iron type of color. Don't know really why. I'm just looking and observing and taking it all in. As we look over here, it looks like an older part right here to the bridge and a rail that has fallen off at one time or another and has been underwater for quite a long time. And only now when they drain it, you can see it. Looks all rusted. And then right in front of that, looks like there's some more Christmas trees. A lot of Christmas trees in here. So when I go to edit this video, I'm going to try to find out, I'm going to try to confirm that these are in fact Christmas trees and why they were put in here. Because I would kind of think it wouldn't be good. Well, it's not good for fishermen. Maybe it made a habitat, like I said, for fish to thrive and make little homes within the branches of the Christmas trees. Just maybe. I did bring my muck boots, by the way. So I don't know, since it's rained the past couple of days, if it is, I don't know if it's stable out there, or if I step in there, I'll sink about 3 feet. So we're gonna see what happens. I do have some rope, tie myself off for safety. I don't want to drown in mud. That would suck. Oh wow. Yeah, somebody's definitely been down there, I believe, since this has been since I believe somebody's definitely been down there since this has been drained, because if you look right there, it looks like they try to make some sort of, I don't know what that is. Just some sort of kind of figure right there. Maybe a teepee or a thing for fire. Yes, 5 years ago is when I lost my magnet in here from magnet fishing. 5 whole years ago. I doubt it's still there. I always wondered what it got caught on, because I might include a clip in this video of when it got caught, and I pulled pretty daggone hard, and whatever it was caught on, it would not move. I see some pretty big rocks down there. Like here's a rock. There's some rocks right there. If you've ever seen Lake Vesuvius before, or you've been here, let me know if you've ever seen it like this. If you've ever seen it drained. I've lived around here 30 years. I've never seen it like this. It's the first time. So I definitely wanted to make a video and record this. This is history to me. Right over here is where you can walk out on the dock. You can see there are a lot of Christmas trees there. And I walked straight out this dock 5 years ago, and I was magnet fishing and to see what kind of metal I could pull out of here. And over to the right, you can go left or right, but over to the right, I casted my magnet out here. This is about a good 30, 40 feet up. Oh my, guys. I see something, no joke. Yeah, I see my rope from 5 years ago. I was here magnet fishing, and I always wondered what it got caught on. I could not pull it off of it. And I see now, if you can see this Christmas tree, the rope is blue at the end, and it looks like it's been discolored, and it goes over here and up through here and down in there, and that is where my magnet is. I just don't know if it's safe to walk out there, but I'm going to try to retrieve it. That is so cool. It'd be cool if I could get it back after 5 years. What do you guys think? And goes on out there. Look at this. See, there's the dam. And then there's the biggest puddle of water that's in here. It's probably just really muddy, probably about a foot deep. And like I said, over here, over here's the dam, and there's where the lake would go on out that way. And you can see it's pretty much dry, muddy but dry. Never seen it like this. There's some big concrete blocks right in there. And then there's where you walk around to the dam. And then, bingo, that's about all the water there is. And it's dry. Oh, mudlarking at Lake Vesuvius. Here's the fishing pole. It's one of them open face ones. It's really nice. But, am I going to be able to retrieve the magnet? It doesn't look good because it's already muddy this far over. I'm just going to throw this up here. Up here we have some, looks like mussel shells. You can see that one's kind of big. Nothing in it. And this one's pretty big too. So, that's another interesting thing on the journey today. Just lay them back right there. What we're going to try to fish out now is a can. I don't think it's too old. It says sex on the beach. There's little poppers and stuff.
You gotta walk across the trees to get over there.
Doesn't look like I'm going to get my magnet back, guys. Check this out, guys. Look at this mud. Just goes down like 2 or 3 feet. And you know, I got my mud boots on, so doesn't really. Hold on here. Ugh. That doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get out there because
just take a couple steps right there and see what happens. You ain't gonna.
No, I ain't
just
taking,
right here to that.
Right here? You can't go right here.
Well, just show it.
Yeah, you're silly too.
I mean.
Yeah, just go out there a couple steps.
I'm trying to say.
Now,
not to the edge of that thing is what I was saying, but.
Now look at this. Watch this, guys. Look out there.
Hang on a minute, because I didn't realize I had to do this. Okay.
See, it's just boom. See, it's not sturdy at all, so I won't be able to get the magnet. But at least we know it's there, and it got stuck on some Christmas trees 5 years ago. Down here at the Great Lake Vesuvius, unsafe to walk there. It's unsafe to walk there. And over here to where my magnet has been laying the last 5 years. I got my eyes on it, but it's too dangerous. You'd sink and drown in the mud, become a swamp thing. But as you can see over here, along those bank lines, you can walk down and look over here at that. But other than that, yeah, you are not getting out there. So we're walking over this way and out of here. As you can see, there are a ton of rocks through here. Ton of them. As you can see.
Surprisingly, this here is right up.
Oh yeah, it's dry. Right up to there. See right out there by the bridge. See right out there by the end of that bridge there is where I lost that magnet. Want to walk a little bit on this?
Sure.
We'll take a slight walk on this right here so you guys can see kind of an up close and personal of Lake Vesuvius with the water drained. There was just a rain, so that could be why some of the mud is out there. I don't know. But we have discovered that there's Christmas trees with rope tied around them, also connected to cylinder blocks, it looks like. This is what it looks like. And I would say Lake Vesuvius is about 20 to 25 feet deep on average. And it is now not even a foot deep. Just mud and pockets of water in certain places. As far as you can see. I even got some drone footage. And I will be showing you guys that too. But as you can see, this is the bank. And this is Lake Vesuvius. Used to come to as a teenager, go fishing and swimming. There's plenty of old things out here. Old bottles, fishing poles. Found quite a few fishing poles today. See what this is. Oh, nothing. Saw blades, tools, old cans, a whole lot of old things out here. There's some bobbers. Oh, right here it looks like it just kind of goes downward up here. Looks like it cracks and splits right up here. Well, there is a little bit of water flowing after all. As you can see, where it kind of drops down, there's a little stream of water going down. If you can see that, you'll see it's coming from the right. Let's see what I'm trying to show you here. In the middle of the screen, as you can see to the right, there is a stream that is going through the lake. It's coming through right there. Yeah, there's a cushion like down here, just a little bit. There's a cushion from a couch down there. It's kind of weird. Some old plastic bottles, glass bottles from like a couple decades ago. You know, like old Yoo-hoo bottles, different things of that nature. Just a lot of trash right there. And it's not really too safe to step on there either. I got my trusty mud boots on, but I'm still not going to step down in there. And as you can see, up and over in there, that's a little stream that's left. Looks like I saw a big rock. I thought it was Joe meteorite. Yeah, there's some rebar in here. It's that, like right here. See right here, this is a big piece of rebar metal. Is that a basketball or a coconut down there?
Looks like a football.
Oh, it's a football. There's a football in there. And as you can see, here's another view. Here's a view of that stream I was telling you about. Still has some water in it, just not much. Because all of this is usually covered up all the way to the hill there. You see how the other side of the hill has rocks on it? That's usually covered all the way up to there with water. Yeah, this is once in a lifetime thing to see. So I'm definitely trying to get this on a video, especially for people that's from around here in Lawrence County, so that you guys can see this, so we can look back on it one day and see what's under here. Let me see. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to step down in there because
I thought it was actually going to be dry.
it's not dry. And look at the color over here. Let's see if it's muddy or not. See big mussel shells. But as you can see, somebody must be watching Home Alone. You can see it's kind of red right there, I think. I don't know if that's iron or just rust from the bridge.
Right over there to where it comes up to a point. How that brush is again. You have to see if there's more trees or not. Just for some of it.
Alright. We're going on a mud larking adventure. Hey, look, here's some chains. Here's some chains right here on these cylinder blocks. See? Look, there's these cylinder blocks that has a chain. Here, and here's a rubber worm.
And?
Hold on. And a golf ball.
Pinnacle. It's beautiful.
Pinnacle golf ball. So you have to go golfing in the lake. Kind of stinks a little bit over this way. Not gonna lie. What's it smell like? It smells like sewer. A little bit of sewer. Here's some more cylinder blocks with chains. Big piece of metal right there. And right in front of us is a big pile of rocks. Definitely looks muddy. Too muddy to get to.
Didn't stink over there.
No, it sure does stink over here. I see a lot of old bottles and cans from like the 70s and on up. There's a piece of rope. As you can see, this is all very nice. Very nice. One day, the water may return. We'll have to...
So do we know why there's no water? Did they drain it for some reason?
I don't know. I'll have to research why there's no water. There's a big old freaking can, but I can't get down to it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, ultralight. An ultralight can down there. Just can't get to it. It looks about like 1970s. You can see it at the end of the stick. But anyways, safety first. Looks like we have to climb over these humongous trees. Crikey. Well, and this is what it looks like. This is where we just traveled from. And that's what it looks like. I don't think anybody's going to catch any fish today. No siree. Huh? Yep, bobbers and hooks, fishing poles, old bottles, old cans. Somebody was even saying they pulled a car out of here, but I don't know, guys. Whoa, check this out. I'm gonna scroll down to this so you can see those big, that big paw. What is that from? Is that a dog or is that a bear? Because we have bears around here. Look how they just kind of grow. Those steps just go up through there, those big paws.
Over on this side, they just put them in a boat and bring them down here and throw them out?
Probably. Here's a lot of these Christmas trees that they wrap around and wrap them to a rope and to cylinder blocks and just throw them in. Which I don't think is a good idea, but hey, I'm no conservationist. I don't know. They could help the environment. Who knows? Big fishing hook. What in the heck? There is actually a baby stroller here. I am able to bring that to you guys. Here is a baby stroller. Here it is. Here's the baby stroller. That is really nice. If you guys want to buy one, slightly used stroller. Did I say baby seat? It's a stroller. And if you guys would like to buy a slightly used one, be looking on Facebook Marketplace. Just needs cleaned up a little bit, okay? Keep watching, guys.
Something weird over there.
Now, what is that? There's something way out there, but I don't know if it's an old TV, a sink. Who knows? It's weird how. Why is that baby stroller here? I did look, guys. There's no baby in it, okay? That's a good thing. That's the main thing. And a little soft over here. The land. Lots of plastic. Hopefully they clean this place up and remove all these trees and everything before they refill it back up. Wow, so this is pretty deep when it's not drained. As you can see down in here, it drops off. There's a little tiny stream. That's all that's left. I think we'll have to walk up this way to get on the path to keep on walking. Yeah, we're gonna go check out that famous big rock that's on the path that everybody always swims off of. Then I think we'll turn back after that. Then we'll call it a journey for the day. 2025, and this is what Lake Vesuvius in Lawrence County, Ohio looks like. It is currently drained for some reason. Like I said, if you guys know what's happening, if you have any more info, feel free to put it in the comment section below. Wow, there is a lot of people over on the other side of this thing. Yeah, this is, I don't know if you guys can see how steep this is on camera, but it is pretty daggone steep. Wow, so this lake is definitely deep when it's filled up, isn't it? Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Building a house, need some cinder blocks, come out and cut them loose.
And as you can see, that huge rock in the background here, that is the one that people usually jump off of and go swimming. This is the hiking trail. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Sounds like I hear a chainsaw in the background. We're almost to the big rock. And you can see to the right here, I'm going to pan up a little bit. There's some big rocks go all the way up. Okay, we're walking down the big rock. And we're up on the rock. Whoa! I'm up on the rock. And as you can see, there's this big rope. There's this rope that's tied to the tree that comes down. And you can get on this rope. And what you would usually do is swing off this rope and swing off way out there by that rock and jump into the water. But as you can see now, I don't know if you can tell, it's like at least 25 to 30 feet down there. You would just fall right onto the land and rocks. But people used to jump from this rope and onto that rock right there and get onto the rock. So that is kind of iconic for Lake Vesuvius here. And as you can see around it, the water has been drained.
Oh, we changed the spark plugs too?
Hey, I see down there, someone's been down there. There's actually a little lawn chair that's probably fell in. It's funny.
He had said that when you guys said you weren't going to do them, he would help him here later.
It's right there. And it looks like people's clothes. There's a lot of clothes that was down there that's found. And tons of, if you can see that, look at all those pop cans and everything. Lots of trash. But this is what it looks like at that big rock. There's right before it and right beside it. Take this out and boom, I swim out to the big rock.
Oh. So if you swung off that rope, wouldn't you fall into the big rock?
No, they would used to swing off this rope and land in the water right there, which there is no water right there now, and then swim.
It's only 52 miles from our house. We took it back there.
And then swim to the rock, and that's what they used to do. Yeah. But as you can see, there's no water anymore. See, here's over the rock now.
Here at the great big rock that they jump off of.
Well, that has been a day, ladies and gentlemen.
We got lost that time. Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the journey and the video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you later.